It's one of the largest redevelopment sites in the state, the mega site at Berry Hill in Pittsylvania County. But the land also sits on the site of several plantations and farms that contain the remains of hundreds of former slaves and tenant farmers. Economic development officials are now working with the descendants of those buried there to relocate their remains. 10 News anchor Samuel King spoke with relatives who say they're on board with the changes.
The ruins of the Oak Hill plantation tell a lot of stories and bring back complicated feelings for people like Dean Hairston.
You know, it comes back and it brings, your mind thinks about, what if I had been here, during that time, and, what was life like? What were the aspirations? What were the fears of the people who were here? What were their hopes? Did they ever have a hope for freedom? Now,
he's a descendant of one of the many people who toiled on this land for years, many of whom also rest here. A startling discovery for economic development officials eager to redevelop this land to jumpstart the region's economy.
Everyone had a conversation of, okay, well, what do we do moving forward? What does that look like?
So after years of meetings, the families and the Regional Industrial Facility Authority, or RIFA, agreed to begin the process of exhuming the remains and relocating them to a new site next to the Oak Hill Cemetery.
We're realists. We know that this is not going to stay a plantation, nor did we want it to stay a plantation, nor did we want it to be preserved in its plantation state,
Jeffrey Bennett, a descendant of the Adams family who lived on this land, says the crews have discovered more remains than first anticipated, more than 250 and counting. He was one of the people able to observe the painstaking process.
The young children and the infants is really, with all of the diseases back then and not having the vaccines and everything, it's heartbreaking for me. But then what we're learning with this process is, we're able to rediscover, see things that were in the coffins, such as coffin jewelry or.
The families plan to hold a dedication ceremony later this year, honoring the past, while looking forward toward a bright future for this site and this region. In Pittsylvania County, Samuel King, 10 News, working for you.